Hey guys, it's been almost half a year since my last video, so let's fix that. Now, during this time I've been mostly working on the pop-up controller, but I also prepared for a few other things, which I'll get to later in the video. Let's start off with likely the most popular topic on this channel, and that is the pop-up controller. I sold first 2 copies in February, but there were several issues which I struggled to figure out. And as you can see, since then I have made and ordered several more PCBs, and now it finally seems I've produced a reasonable product. Unfortunately, the old overshooting issue returned. I'll be investigating it more during July, but for now I consider it a minor defect as it only affects the right pop-up in the down position, and it seems to be only a few millimeters of inaccuracy. I have also been working on the controls. Initially I planned to sell it with the AliExpress buttons with custom icons, but I soon started to dislike that as the buttons started showing several flaws. They are hard to align and their icons can often free spin even if the body is tightened. And sometimes I can even completely detach the lower half of the button, which is obviously not great. It can also happen if you press it too hard. Because of those flaws and also the need to design something proper for the sleepy eyes, I started to work on my own buttons that would be mostly 3D printed, and here's where I am now. The wing buttons have just text on them. The sleepy eye button has 2 icons, and by the way it's supposed to represent a closed eye. The sleepy eye position is now adjusted by a rotary switch that snaps into 8 fixed positions instead of a free spinning potentiometer. All these white parts can be lit up. This would happen when you have your headlights on. The light does leak a little around the buttons, and I'm working on improving that. Initially I was gonna use SMD LEDs, but the light distribution was really bad. Maybe if I sprayed it with some reflective paint it might have helped, but I kinda ran out of time, so I ended up soldering THD LEDs. These sit much closer to the top and it does distribute the light much better. And yeah, I'm using red here, but obviously green, blue and any other LED color could be used. I have the latest controller design here. The enclosure is not final yet, but there won't be any drastic changes to it. I drove the car with this for roughly 1000 kilometers over a weekend, and I didn't have any issues if I don't count the slight right pop-up overshooting in the down position. This made me confident enough to order 5 fully assembled boards, which I will sell, or allow to be sold. I emailed the people who have shown interest in the past, and I think I can sell all 5 sets. I would like to see how those work for the people who buy it, and if it works as expected, I will allow anyone to buy it at any time. If you are interested in buying, shoot me an email at sheep.celica@gmail.com. I will still be working on the controls to improve them a bit, and also on resolving the overshooting issue. After that's done, I will probably take some break from this project. I will still sell copies if anyone wants them, but I won't do much work for some time. Eventually I might try to make a remote control for it, but no promises. Alright, on to the next topic. Actually, this together with the last topic is just a heads up of what you can expect from me this summer. Anyway, I ordered this electric AC kit from Alibaba. If I didn't get scammed, I should be getting it by the middle of July. It includes a condenser with a fan, electric compressor, evaporator unit, hoses, fittings, and well, everything you should need in theory. My plan is to slap the compressor with the condenser in the front, between the bumper and the radiator, and then I want to tear apart the evaporator unit and try to make it fit between the blower fan and the heater core. Lastly, I would make some custom controls for it, like I don't know, button and some temperature selector. Last summer I made this beast. It was an experiment with water-cooled Peltier AC, and needless to say it was useless, but thanks to it I have a 3D model of this section, so I'm hoping to adapt it to the evaporator I should be getting soon. Lastly, the rear control arms. I've been meaning to do a video about them for a while. Many of you probably know I'm running 6th gen rear control arms. I bought this set from Hard Race and I gotta say I'm very satisfied. That being said, I did have to do some modifications to make it fit. The inner bushings of the 2 arm pairs have to be replaced, or you need to drill into your car to fit the 6th gen bolt. I didn't find suitable bushings online, so I fabricated some myself. I 3D printed the bushing from TPU, and honestly I'm looking forward to seeing how that looks after a year or two that it's spent on the car. I didn't find any like significant play, so the bushing is probably still kind of working, but who knows how bad it is. I recently bought some actual polyurethane that I will be trying to form into bushings. I already tried 2 times to make a bushing with it, but it's not been going too well. While the second result was much better than the first, there's still a lot of bubbles and the bushings are easy to tear. And with that, that's the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching and see you at the next one.